Silent pews, shattered lives. Inside the Minneapolis Catholic school shooting. A morning of promise cut short. On August 27, 2025, the quiet anticipation of a new school year at Annunciation Catholic School was shattered just moments into a morning Massachusetts students and faculty gathered under the promise of hope, a theme poignantly rooted in a psalm referencing darkness turning to light. Then came the gunshots, tearing through stained glass windows into pews of innocent children and elderly parishioners alike. The shooter and the onslaught. Authorities identified the attacker as 23-year-old Robin Westman, who legally acquired a rifle, shotgun, and pistol. Around 8:30 a.m., Westman opened fire through the church's windows, firing dozens of rounds. 2 children, aged 8 and 10, were killed, while 17 others, including 14 children and 3 elderly parishioners, were wounded. All those injured are expected to survive. Door locks that saved lives. Investigators revealed that the congregation's standard practice of locking the doors from the inside likely prevented the shooter from entering, forcing him to fire through the windows instead. A tapestry of hate and pre-planning. The investigation unearthed disturbing evidence. Westman filmed and timed videos to go live on YouTube in sync with the attack. In these recordings, the shooter displayed weapons marked with hateful slogans, anti-Semitic, anti-black, anti-Hispanic, anti-God messages, and invoked the names of prior mass shooters. One video features apologies to family members, notes of suicidal ideation, and a haunting refrain, "I don't expect forgiveness." Combined with a manifesto, these materials have propelled the FBI to investigate the shooting as both an act of domestic terrorism and a hate crime targeting Catholics. A community in mourning. In the aftermath, Minneapolis's tightly knit school and parish community banded together in grief. Floral tributes, handwritten notes, and soft teddy bears covered the shrine outside the church where 2 young lives were lost. Fletcher Merkel, 8, and Harper Moisky, 10, were remembered by their loved ones as bright, beloved children. At nightfall, vigils drew mourners who held on to one another for comfort. Faith leaders and city officials called for solidarity, compassion, and action, not scapegoating. Teachers were praised for their bravery, and families urged stronger responses to gun violence and mental health shortcomings. Profiles in isolation. Accounts from classmates and school records paint a picture of Westman as a solitary figure, quiet, often isolated, with a distinct aversion to school and mass, despite a deep family connection to the parish. Westman's mother had served on the school staff. Court records show a legal name change from Robert to Robin in 2020, reflecting gender identity. Looking ahead, lessons from tragedy. This devastating event marks yet another scar in Minneapolis's recent history of gun violence, occurring just days after school resumed and closed on the heels of other nearby attacks. With investigators still sorting through journals, digital footprints, and statements, the urgent calls for reform are resonating across the nation. Faith leaders, activists, and politicians alike are demanding meaningful change to prevent future loss. In the wake of grief, the search for peace, justice, and community healing continues.